Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back to another video. Today, we look at what the cards have to tell you about your future partner. In front of you, you have 4 piles. You have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Please pick a pile that calls out to you. See you in the reading for your pile. Just click on the timestamps provided in the description. My dear pile 1, let's look at what your cards have to tell you about future partner. So far, the cards are looking really great. A lot of major arcanas here. Oh, what will do? Just as I said, major arcana. The lovers cards as well. This is looking really great. Oh my god, you also have the sun card. Things just keep getting better and better with each card. Okay, great. Okay. My god, this is such a lovely spread. This is such a lovely spread, my dear pile 1. Let me just adjust it so that I can fix more of these, fit more of these cards into the reading. This is such a lovely spread, pile 1. Let's look at some tea leaves. Okay. This green one was speaking at me. And this violet one, this red one. Okay. So for now, these are your cards. Okay. So let's look at it. So I'm saying that in the beginning, the way you guys meet is there is a period of waiting here where either one or both of you are either juggling other prospects, as in you are talking to other people, or you are busy with your work, right? You're juggling your work and your love life. So you're unable to give enough attention to each other. But of course, there is the strength card, right? with the strength card, you both push through. You push through the troubles because I think you have the dedication, the determination to make this relationship work. And with the King of Cups here, this is beautiful. With the King of Cups, either one or both of you are really, really determined to make this thing. This is a card of maturity, a man that's mature, that's a family man. This is the card of the family man, right? So he's ready to be a father. He's ready to settle down. He's nurturing. He's emotionally present and fully devoted to his family. So either one or both of you is ready to take on the role of the King of Cups. You are there 100% to build a family, to show up for each other. Accompanying the King of Cups, we've got the Chariot. This is excellent. This is a card of reconciling two different sides of your nature. If you look at these two sphinxes, they are black and white. It's the yin and the yang, okay, being brought together by the charioteer through his sheer willpower. So there will be some differences in your personalities, or there will be issues that will try and derail smooth flow. But either one or both of you will be determined to bring those elements together, to reconcile those elements, and to find a way to make this relationship work. That's what this chariot indicates, that there will be victory, but this victory will be hard won. It will not come easily. What I am noticing here are that you have two acolyte cards. Okay, that's excellent. I will come to that when we come to this card. So before that, we also have Eight of Wands. So there will be swift development. I think initially there will be a period of lull where it's difficult for you both to get together. But eventually what happens is that you make that with a sense of determination. You both decide for a commitment, and you decide to work on the differences to make the relationship work, and there's a rapid development in the relationship. It goes from 0 to 100 almost overnight. And here with the Magician, Magician is a card of intention. It's a card of ability, of having all the tools necessary to make your imagination come true. So if you've had that dream, that vision of having a certain kind of relationship, with the Magician here, you have all the tools necessary. You have all the skills necessary to make this relationship work. You both are ready to be partnered. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is excellent because it indicates your willingness to be patient for this relationship to become what you need it to be. You're willing to work hard to show up for each other. And at the end of the day, this indicates that victory is on the horizon. Your hard work is going to be rewarded. And you both have patience. And with temperance, see, right along with the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Temperance. What could be more of an affirmation of Seven of Pentacles than the Temperance card? It shows you having a stable relationship where you are able to reconcile, just like with the charioteer card, the various dimensions that you both bring to the table as individuals, and you are able to um, put all of your energy, all of your focus into building this relationship with patience. So temperance is a card of patience, of inner strength, much like the strength card. So all of these qualities are going to be brought together by both of you. So I think this is looking, your future partner and you are going to be in alignment. That's what the temperance card means. Now, what is an excellent affirmation of all the cards that came before, of all of these cards that came before, is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a card of choice, okay, where you have multiple other choices, but you're making a very, very focused decision to choose this one person as your soulmate, right? And if you look at both of these cards along the same path, you find both the charioteer and under the angel's wing, you have the Lovers. So these are both acolyte cards. So what are acolyte cards? It indicates, for example, in the charioteer, the Sphinx are willing to give up their riddles to the authority of the charioteer. They are willing to bow down to the charioteer and work in cooperation with him. So they are giving up their self, their own individuality for a larger cause. The same with the lovers. If you look at the lovers, they both are giving up their individuality for the sake of the larger good, for the larger relationship. So both of the acolyte cards, the presence of two acolyte cards, that two, both of them are major arcana, is almost, it's indicating to a destiny where you are ready to subsume your individuality to that of another, to fuse with another, and to become a one whole with another person. So you're ready for that. This is excellent. I mean, now you have the sun card as well. What can I say, my dear Palvan? The sun card, it sort of projects its rays all over this reading. The optimism, the positivity that this card brings, it's a family card. So you guys are not only ready to work towards each other to make the relationship strong, but you're willing to work for the family as well. You have a long-term vision of bringing kids into the picture, of looking at a lifetime of togetherness. Now let's look at this, the page of swords. So there will be good communication, clear communication between the two of you. And with the emperor, there's that is a major arcana card, again a destiny, a destined stability. There will be stability, so much stability that you will find the inner strength to walk away from any other emotionally unsatisfying situations, because you have found a model relationship where you and your partner show up for each other 100%. Now that you've tasted what the best is out there, you are unwilling to settle for less in any other relationship. You are not willing to suffer fools gladly. So if you have any situation where it is emotionally dissatisfying for you, you're going to boldly walk away from that. With the Queen of Wands, there is open desire, there is a lot of passion, and there is a lot of confidence that your leadership skills will help in bringing this relationship together, either one or both of you. And with the Knight of Wands, there'll be a lot of youthful, enthusiastic love here. It's not just the stable love of the King of Cups. You all also have the youthful passion of the Knight of Cups. So you will have this magical, beautiful relationship where not only you are planning for the future, but you have a passionate relationship where that youthful joy remains constant throughout the duration of your relationship, which is intended to be forever. So this is a soulmate connection where there'll be a lot of stability. You are willing to give up your individuality for the sake of becoming one with another. And not only will it have mature elements of love, it will also have youthful passion. It will also have a lot of um, excitement. So this is beautiful. Now let's look at what the tea leaf cards have to add to this. Coins, money will be coming to you. Funnel, period of frustration. There will be lessons to be learned. Somehow the month of January is important in your story. And work, achievement, success. So along with love, I'm seeing prosperity as well. Throne, position of authority. What a wonderful reading. Pineapple, reconciliation. Arrow, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Success. The month of June somehow is significant. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Box. You will receive a gift. And this gift card came right on top of the lover's card. And there are no coincidences here when it comes to the cards. So as I see, I think the way that your love will develop, this will be meeting with a stranger. Okay. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So what I'm saying is be open to meeting new people. Okay. You don't know who is going to be your soulmate. Have an open mind. I'm seeing the duration of January to June being significant. Either last year or this year or next year. Okay, the time period is not defined, but since we are reading it now in April, either you met this person in January or you'll be meeting them by June. Somehow, these two January and June are significant. And what I'm seeing is this person will give you a position of authority as a result of associating with this person. You will attain some position of authority. Maybe they are socially important. Somehow they play an important role in some organization. See, because you have the coins, money will be coming to you. So you are wealthy, either you will attain the wealth, or your partner will bring that wealth to you. But of course, there will be um, period of frustration. There will be lessons to be learned, and there will be work achievement and success. So if you work hard, I think even if this position of authority is coming to you as a result of association with your lover, you will have to work hard to retain that position, to prove yourself worthy of this position. So I think that this person is in an important position, and they require a partner who supports them in their work. So you will also need to fit a certain mold. You will need to put in the work to show up for them in such a way that it's conducive to their employment, into their position. And together, you both will, as a result of your hard work, there'll be coin, there'll be money that will be coming to you, and there'll be a throne, the position of authority. And this reconciliation card, reconciliation here really means reconciling with certain limitations that situation brings you. Although the story is looking 100% joyful, right? Everything looks great. I think there will be some compromises that you will have to make with the reconciliation card. You'll have to understand either your limitations or the limitations of your partner or of the situation, where you will have to give up certain things. See, with the acolyte cards, right, with the chariot and the lovers card, what it is saying is that you will have to give up certain parts of your individuality. You will have to subsume your individuality for the greater good. So that goes with the reconciliation. Here, reconciliation means that you'll have to reconcile with the fact that you have to give up certain aspects of your personality so that you can present a certain image or to show up in a certain way as the partner of your spouse, who will be in a very important position. And because you are supportive of your partner, whether that partner is a male or a female, you will also enjoy the perks, the benefits. You will also come into a lot of money and position, but you will have to work hard as well. You'll have to make some compromises and some sacrifices for that thing, for that situation to work. And what the cards are saying is that you are on the right path regarding this aspect of life. So when you make this choice, when you're sacrificing certain aspects for the greater good, that is the right path to choose. And that will lead to success. Like I told you, from January to June is somehow important. And keep yourself open to meeting new people. That's the lesson here. Keep yourself open to meeting new people, because you don't know who's going to be your life partner. And this, with the box card, you will receive a gift. This whole relationship is a gift to you. It's going to lift you up from your situation and going to catapult you into a higher situation, into a higher position, into the upper echelons of society, where you come into a lot of money and position and authority. And but for that, you will need to work hard. You will have to be supportive of your partner, give up a little bit of your individuality for the sake of the larger good, and then, only then, will this beautiful relationship come to fruition. It's already, a lot of it is destined. Uh, See, whenever major arcana cards show up, it's like set in stone in a way. See, you have the chariot card, you have the lovers card, the sun card, the temperance, there is the emperor. So all of these cards, all of these major arcana cards are indicative of a lot of stability, of joy, of self-sacrifice, of balance, where there are no extremes. You both are willing to show up for each other. So this is a very, very beautiful situation, where you both are going to be realistic about the limitations of each other's situation and going to show up for each other 100%. So this, my dear pile one, is your story with your future partner. Hope that you enjoyed this reading. Come again for the next video. Have a good day. Hello, my dear Pile 2. Welcome to another video. In this video, we look at what your future spouse will be like. Let me just shuffle the cards. Hope you've been having a really good week. All right, so let's look at your cards. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. Okay, Two of Pentacles. The Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. Lovely. Ace of Cups. Oh, the Queen of Swords. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, there's Five of Wands. Okay. And you be Hierophant. Always nice to see in a love reading. And there is the Eight of Cups. The Sun. Behind me. Okay. Okay, that's nice. It's Five of Pentacles. Okay, there's the Six of Cups. Just move this around. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Another auspicious card in love readings. Okay, there's the Four of Cups. Okay, the Lovers card. This is the Soulmate card. Okay, fantastic. We're ending the whole thing with the card of sharing, the Six of Pentacles. This is excellent news. This is excellent news. Sorry about that. Let's look at the tea leaves for you. Let's put this aside. Look, there should be one more. One more here. So let's just adjust the cards so that you can see all of them. So the frame. So let's first look at your cards. Right? See what the story is, and then we'll add on the tea leaves for further details. Huh? So, beginning with the Ten of Wands. So, I think that initially, when you guys just meet, right, with the Ten of Wands, you're going to have to put in a lot of work for this relationship to work. And right after that, you have the Two of Pentacles. So, that indicates that either you will be juggling two aspects of your life. That is, you'll be busy with work and or studies or some other family obligations. Along with that, you will have to take on the responsibilities of a relationship, and that's why you consider the amount of effort that you will need to put for this thing to work. Or you will have multiple partners, multiple choices, and you will have to choose one among many. Either ways, that will be the effort, extra effort that is required for this relationship to work. But then the Ten of Wands, even though it indicates work that needs to be put in, it's still quite auspicious because with the number 10, right? It's the Ten of Wands, it indicates completion. So this relationship will work. It is very, very positive sign to see the Ten of Wands. However, it also means that you'll have to put in a lot of work. You'll have to juggle various aspects of your life to make this relationship work. With the Emperor here, there's just going to be a lot of stability. There's going to be a lot of stability. I think that both of you will bring qualities to the table which make you suitable partners for each other. There will not be many ups and downs. There will not be much clashes or fight. So this is going to be a stable relationship, and either one or both of you will be having the qualities of the Emperor, as in you will bring a lot of stability to the situation. So if there are constant fights that are going to come in, one of you will have the qualities required to settle the situation and for both of you to reconcile and to continue forward from that situation. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing a lot of prosperity. I'm seeing independence on the part of both of you. So there will be a lot of financial independence. Both of you will have your own money. So there will not be many clashes regarding your financial situation. I think you both will bring something to the table there. And because of that, there'll be a lot of prosperity and stability. Now, with the Ace of Cups, it indicates that you will have a fresh love. You will have, it's as though you are choosing this person every day. You love them so much that you're willing to choose this person to be in your life every day. That's what this Ace of Cups brings to this equation. Now, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like there'll be very clear cut communication between the both of you. And also, even though there is a lot of emotional attachment that is indicated by the other cards, there's a lot of emotional bonding, let's say with the Ace of Cups, there will also be the element of logic ruling over emotions. So both emotionally as well as logically, this relationship will make sense. It will not require you to choose your heart over your head. Both your heart and your head will find alignment. Now, with the Five of Wands and with the Hierophant, what I'm seeing is, if you look at it in conjunction with the Ten of Wands, what it looks like is that you will have to fight for this person's attention initially. Like I told you, so I think that person will be having many possibility, many partners or suitable partners, many prospective partners. So either they'll be juggling a lot of people that they're choosing from, or they will have other responsibilities and you will have to fight for their attention with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is also a card of playful banter. So it could be either you will have a little bit of tiff in the beginning and then it turns into love, or you will have other distractions going on in the relationship. And then you will have to fight for this person's attention, or they will have to fight for your attention because you have multiple suitors. But ultimately, you'll choose each other and then you will get married. And because of finding this partner, I see you walking away from any other situation that's not emotionally satisfactory. So any old situation that made you unhappy, that left you wanting more, any exes that made you unhappy, you will be moving away from all of that pain, all of that distress that was caused by unsuitable partners as you walk from away from the cups and you walk towards the sun. You'll be walking towards the family card, the card of building a future together with another person. So you're walking away from dissatisfactory situations that were not emotionally fulfilling to satisfying situations. Now, if you look at the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles, these two can be read in conjunction. So let me explain how. If you look at the Five of Pentacles, it's a card indicating a feeling of abandonment. You're feeling left out in the cold. But if you see in the background, you have the gates of a church. If these people who are feeling abandoned or who feel like they have no prospects, if they just knocked on the door of the church, help will be extended to them. But they're so lost in their own troubles, they're unwilling to see that. So what you will need to do is to release with the Hanged Man. You will have to release some aspects that make you feel like you are not getting enough attention. Okay, so a certain release of your expectation or certain release of your ego. Okay, and you have to be optimistic. Don't let cynicism get the better of you. Don't assume that you're all alone when there are difficult moments. Just ask for help. Ask for help and you will get, someone will show up for you. So this with the Hanged Man, the Five of Pentacles indicates that you will need to release certain old ways of thinking, so that if there are some moments where you feel left out or like you're not having people around you, just ask for help and the help will be extended to you. With the Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, what I'm seeing is that this relationship will be so satisfactory. It will bring so much joy to you that this will almost take you back to the satisfaction that childhood relationships brought you. With the Six of Cups here, I'm seeing that your childhood was very pleasant, right? And I think that has set a standard for what you expect from relationships in adulthood as well. Now, this relationship will harken back to your childhood relationships. It will be so satisfactory, your relationship with your partner, that it will take you back to your childhood where you were not left wanting for anything. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing a lot of stability along with prosperity, emotional stability with the Emperor. I'm seeing that any beginnings that you make, the decisions that you take together, will have a lot of cooperation, and there will be a grounding in material reality with the decisions that you both take together. With the Queen of Swords, right? So there will be logic along with heart. So all of your decisions will also have the material aspect that both of you take together. And even though the Four of Cups is often read as saying no to opportunities, right? Because you're dissatisfied with the options. So it indicates a certain dissatisfaction with the options available, or that you're unwilling to let go of the past and somehow fixated on what you don't have. There's another interpretation of the Four of Cups, which means that there is so much satisfaction, there is so much satisfaction already in your life that you don't need anything else. So here, right after the Four of Cups, you have the Two of Cups. So this is the soulmate card. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. So what that indicates is there will be so much satisfaction that the two of you will find together, that any other option, any other third person will seem like you don't need that distraction. Okay, there will be no affairs, there will be no cheating, there will be no distractions that other partners can bring, because you both will find completion in each other. And with the Magician card here, I'm seeing that you see there's a cup, there is pentacle, there is sword, and there is a wand. So all the four suits, which means that you will have all the aspects that are necessary for the relationship to work will be present on your table. There will be nothing that will be missing from the equation. There will be intention on the part of both of the partners to make this relationship work, and you will have the necessary skills and the tools to make this relationship work. And what is most auspicious here is the Six of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful card to end your reading with, because what it indicates is that there will be an equitable sharing of not just resources, there is of emotional energy, of decision making. You both will be able to switch between different roles. In some aspects, your partner will be the dominant one and they will be taking the decisions and you will be at the receiving end. And in some other aspects, you will take over, you will be the dominant one and the partner will be at the receiving end. So you both will bring different qualities to the table such that together you bring a lot of balance, you bring a lot of stability. So you both will complete each other. There'll be certain skills that your partner has and there'll be certain skills that you have that your partner doesn't have, and that give and take between the two of you will be very, very well balanced. And this will bring about a lot of prosperity, a lot of stability, a lot of joy. Because if you have two completely independent units who don't need each other, then there's no point of cohesion. Okay, there has to be some sort of aspect that's missing in you that the other person brings to the table, and there's some aspect that other person misses in their personality which you bring to the table, and together you collaborate and you create this beautiful partnership. So that's what's indicated here in these cards. So after this wonderful tarot reading, let's see what the tea leaf cards have to say. Will you believe it? The same card showed up in pile number one. So if this reading resonates with you, I would suggest going back to pile number one and watching that reading as well, because this was the very first card even in pile number one. Coins, money will be coming to you. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Ah, do you see in the beginning, we had the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. I told you, you may have to fight for their attention. So I think this goes with that, where someone you know is undependable and insincere. Bow, you are highly thought of. So I think that there will be some issues in the beginning, but of course, you will be highly thought of. Kite, vacation. So let's see how that ties into the story. Marriage, marriage. Fantastic. So this is clearly your soulmate. See the soulmate card with the marriage card. Dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So if you're a female, perhaps your partner has dark complexion or hair. October is important. Perhaps you're going to get married in October. Dogs getting together with friends. See, in October, I suppose that you you will go on like I feel like this will be a marriage at some kind of vacation spot, right? And all of your friends will come. They will travel long distance to come and visit you. And January is important as well. And work, achievement, success. Again, this is the same card that showed up in the previous reading for pile one. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Again, another card. So there's this resonance is extraordinary. There are 200 cards here, and I shuffled them very well. They're showing up again. Oh, once again, throne, position of authority. All of these cards showed up in the previous reading as well. This is amazing. So, what I'm seeing here is that there will be a period of frustration, right? With the 5 of Wands, with the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles. There will be lessons to be learned. You perhaps need to learn to get along with each other. It'll be an initial learning curve where you understand each other's personality and get to know each other better. I suspect that someone you know is undependable, insincere. See, here with the Five of Pentacles and the releasing of the ego. See, there will be moments where you feel like you don't have a partner that is dependable. You feel like you're left alone on your own, but that's not the case. If you what you need to do is to get to know each other better. You need to put in more work to find that collaborative aspect. So there will be initial work that you need to put in, and eventually you will think highly of each other. Okay, what is going to happen is somebody a person who has dark complexion or hair will be somehow important in your love story. Either one or both of you have these features, or a person this um, of these features will play an important role in your love story. Perhaps they'll help you come back together. And I suppose that you will all get together for vacation at some spot. That's where you will get married, and there'll be a get together with friends. Um, and somehow January or October are important. Maybe you've already met them, and perhaps by October you'll get married. Yeah, so you will have to work for success of this relationship. See, with the Five of Wands, with the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man, there will be a certain aspect of your relationship where you will have to work towards making this relationship work. You will have to try and understand each other's personalities better. There will be a period of frustration, and there will be lessons to be learned. So there will be a learning curve where you will need to put in the effort to get to know each other better. But as a result, there will be a position of authority along with the Hierophant, much like pile one. I suppose that your relationship is going to catapult you to a higher status. It's going to take you up. Like I told you, there's already the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a lot of financial independence and prosperity in your card. There's also the Ace of Pentacles. So all of these are indicative of a lot of prosperity. And this card with the Six of Pentacles, with the sharing of resources, I feel like, and with the coins, either you or your partner, if you are already wealthy, your partner will come into a position of authority and a lot of wealth because of you. Or if your partner is very wealthy and they're in a very strong position, they will be bringing in a lot of wealth to you. So this, my dear Pilot 2, is your reading. This is your story with your future partner. I hope that your dreams come true and that you enjoyed this reading. See you again in another video. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Pile 3. Welcome back to another video. You are welcome in this space, and I'm very, very happy to have you here. In this video, let's look at what your future partner will be like. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Had the same card in the previous pile. Okay, the Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles. All of this is looking really good. It's looking really good. Oh, there's the Moon card. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Wand. Page of Wands. When you have the Knight of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, in the same position as the previous reading for pile number 2. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Same. You've got the Chariot. Music. The Six of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Oh my. It's beautiful. Oh wow. We end with three of Swords. Let's look at that. Let's also look at some of your tea leaves. So what's very, very interesting about this is, if you look at the first four lines, are all positive. But in the last line in each is bringing a completely different vibration. So let's look at what that's all about. Okay, so there is one sort of a deep shadow aspect to your love story, right? So we'll come to that. But let's begin with the, the good news. So if you look at this, you've got the Six of Pentacles, right? So this indicates a dynamic where perhaps one of you is dependent on the other partner financially. Either if you're a male, then you could be a house husband, and perhaps your wife is a very high earner and you are taking care of the home. Or if you are a female viewer, then you are a homemaker, you take care of the house, and your partner brings in the money. Okay, so there's a dependent situation here. What is also echoed in this dependency is here in the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, while it's a card of celebration, right, it's a card of victory, um, where there's a lot of social approval and everybody is happy to see you succeed. That's the Six of Wands in a sense. However, there's another meaning there, which means that one of the partners will be more dominating. They will be more in the spotlight, and the other partner will be in the shadow. They will uplift them. They will be a supportive partner, but there will be one main partner who will take on all of the spotlight. Okay, the blurry cards, let me make that, let me fix that. So as I was saying, um, in this dynamic in your relationship, one partner will be more dominant and the other partner will have to will have to sacrifice being in the spotlight. So there will be that sort of a dynamic here. Um, Now, let's look at the Seven of Wands. Because your roles are going to be fixed, right? Like in the Six of Pentacles, there'll be a one giver and the other will be a taker. There will have to be long discussions and debates and understanding of what you both are going to bring to the table, right? What your roles are. It's going to be very, very fixed roles where one partner does certain things and the other partner does certain other things. More blurry cards. Let me just come back. I see the Seven of Cups as a card of manifestation, where all of your dreams come true. This alliance, this relationship will bring you many options. It will bring so much prosperity to you that you will have multiple options to choose from in various arenas of life. You will not be limited. You will not be restricted. So I see the Seven of Cups appearing in a love relationship, not as fantasies or illusions as the general interpretation. Somehow the vibe that I get from it is that all of your dreams will come true. Whatever fantasies you had, that will come true. It also indicates a very passionate relationship. If there's taboo in relationships, you both will enjoy that taboo together, right? So it will be that kind of relationship where your fantasies are fulfilled. Also, with the Three of Pentacles, this is a card of cooperation, where there's a teamwork and there's one architect who's the leader who is designing this building. But there's another aspect to it. The number three indicates the father, the mother, and the child. So I see here a family. The Three of Pentacles to me indicates the coming together of a family. So the beginnings are great. The dynamic will be such that there will be one partner who's more dominant and the other will be more subservient, or there will be a very clear, distinct set of rules that you both will follow in the relationship. There will need to be negotiations, but at the end of the day, it will open a lot of doors to you for your fantasies and your dreams to come true. And together, you will have a family. And I'm seeing a child here as well. Whenever the Three of Pentacles appears, it's a card of fantasies to me. Now, the three of your dreams coming true in the sense of having a child, a wife, and a husband. If that's your dream, if that's what you want in life, then that's coming your way. Now, the Moon card, although usually it has certain negative interpretations, in the sense that you look at it as illusions, as not knowing what's going to happen. When it is accompanied by largely positive cards, it indicates your ability to create a world that's in line with your own vision. You didn't earlier have access to that world, but now you have access to that world with the moon. It's also along with the Seven of Cups, right? Both of these are seen as cards of illusions, but in a largely positive reading, it can be read as your fantasies or your dreams coming true. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, what I'm seeing, and the Page of Wands, now these are people, all right, and the Queen of Pentacles. So these are either other people who will be involved in your relationship, or it's the personality that you or your partner have. So, on the one hand, the relationship will be slow and steady. There will be growth, but also there will be a lot of passion with the Knight of Cups. It will be very youthful, joyful relationship. And with the Page of Wands, I'm seeing a lot of adventure. Possibly you both like to travel, you like to indulge in adventure sports, or you like to go deep sea diving, or one of the paragliding, all of these adventure sports. So your life, while the love itself will be very, the growth will be slow and steady, there will be a lot of passion and there'll be a lot of adventure. You both will be very open to experiencing these extreme sports with each other. Now, with the Nine of Cups, I'm seeing a lot of satisfaction. The Nine of Cups is card of wish fulfillment, your dreams coming true. So, along with the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups tells me that you will have everything that you wanted in a relationship through this relationship. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, what I'm seeing is that perhaps in your previous relationships or in your childhood, you felt abandoned by either your parents. Maybe you didn't have a very stable relationship with them, you felt neglected, or in your previous relationships with your exes, you felt neglected, like you weren't given enough. But because of these other cards that come before this card, I'm seeing that this void that you felt, this emptiness that you felt, this abandonment that you felt, will be redressed. There will be wish fulfillment. Your emotional satisfaction will be guaranteed with this relationship, with the presence of Nine of Cups. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm guessing the partner who is in the dominant position, right? The one who's celebrated, will bring in all the money. Okay, they'll be very nurturing, they'll be very caring. If you are the breadwinner and you're bringing all the money, you will pour all of your money and invest it into the well-being of the family. Or if your partner is the one who's making all the money, they will be investing all of that energy and money into you and the family. So you will be well taken care of, you'll be nourished and you'll be nurtured. But what the person who's receiving the rewards will have to play the role of giving this person, like managing their ego, giving them what they want in terms of making them feel like they are the king of the castle, right? You will have to place them above you and take care of, tend to their needs, take care of them. And with the Chariot card, it does symbolize victory, right? Along with the Seven of Wands, both of these cards together mean victory. This relationship will be very, very successful, but it is going to need reconciling of certain aspects that both of your personalities are bringing to the table. So like I told you, one person will have to uplift the other person socially. So the spotlight will be on the other person, and you have to be okay with that. So you have to have fixed roles, and you need to have discussions about that. And once you're done with that, once you both find what your place in the relationship is, there will be a lot of stability. There'll be a lot of steady movement in the relationship. Now, Eight of Pentacles in a love relationship is, it blesses the entire reading. Okay, it brings positive rays to the entire reading. This means that both of you are willing to work at the relationship. Both of you are willing to make this relationship work no matter what. You will not give up. There will be no point where you say, oh, okay, this is too difficult, let me just move on. No, you both will sit down, you will have conversations, right? You will have negotiations, and you will make sure that this relationship goes back to being stable and the stuff of fantasies. Now, with the Three of Swords, what I'm seeing is that certain aspects, perhaps you will have to sacrifice on. Right? It is a card of fantasies where all of your dreams come true, but there will be some kind of a trade-off. There'll be something that you will have to give up. I suppose you will have to give up a little bit of your ego to uplift your partner and to put them out there and to acknowledge them as the leader in certain aspects, as the one who holds the reins in their hand in certain aspects. So that might cause some distress to you. But see, in life, sometimes you have to make these compromises. So there will be some heartache over that, but I think that is something that you will have to sit and have discussions with your partner about. So the cards are warning you. They're warning you that there could be some aspects of dissatisfaction. And now that you are well forewarned, you can fix the situation. Okay. If there are some things that you find you cannot, that you need more from the relationship, then you can talk about that and have your desires expressed. But this was a wonderful reading. Now let's look at what the T cards have to say. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay, wonderful. Dog, close up, pleasure with close friends. Kite, vacation. July, May. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Take care, enemies are working against you. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Chain of events that will affect your life. Key, successful outcome to your problems. So once again, the tea leaves are very beautifully aligning with the overall story. So here with the bouquet, compliments from an admirer, what I'm seeing is, like I told you, one person will have to be the one that admires the other person. So while you both will love each other, but I think there will be a dynamic there where one person will look up to the other person or admire them a little bit more. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. Um, I'm seeing that there will be also an element of good friendship here. It's not just love. Um, and I suppose you will meet during vacation in May or July. Okay, so perhaps you've already planned to go somewhere. Does that resonate with you? Let me know in the comments. See, time to go and have fun. So around May or July, you will have some kind of a vacation that you've planned out. That's where you'll go and have fun. That's where you meet your partner, or your relationship goes to the next stage during that vacation. Because I told you this vacation card is coming right next to the Page of Wands, where I told you that perhaps you both enjoy extreme sports a lot, perhaps deep sea diving or paragliding or some sort of extreme sports that bonds the two of you together. So I think during that time you'll discover that you've a lot of commonalities and that you're well suited to each other, and that will bring you closer and make your relationship stronger. So that's where you have pleasure. You become close friends and you find a pleasure in each other's company, and you start admiring each other a lot more. Now your relationship will have so there will be one event will lead to next. There will be chain of events one after the other that will lead to successful outcome in your um, relationship. In this whole dynamic, if you see, there's the moon card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords, indicating some sort of negativity, right? So we have some T cards that also indicate some negativity. Look at this. It says, take care. Enemies are working against you. And this key card indicates that there will be some problems. There will be successful outcome for sure, but the successful outcome is to a problem. So there will be some problem there, which is being foisted upon your relationship by enemies who don't want you to get together. So there will be an aspect of people resenting the two of you getting together. So just watch out for that, for negative Nancy's or bad friends who don't want you to be happy. There are some people who just can't find joy in other people's joy. So if you have elements like that, keep them at bay, and ultimately your relationship will be successful. So despite the problems that I'm seeing here with the moon, with some illusions there, with the 5 of Pentacles and with the 3 of Swords, I feel all of these are not unsolvable. Largely your relationship will have so many aspects that rescue this relationship that the problems will fade away. What you need is good communication, and to make that decision to love each other. And once you've made that choice, then keep working at it together. And this is your story with your future partner, my dear Pile 3. Hope this reading resonated with you. Join me again for the next video. Bye-bye. I'm seeing being ready to open your heart, as opposed to the 4 of Pentacles where you seem a little guarded. You then become emotionally available. The Queen of Cups is filled with love and she's looking forward to her future. And that is going to lead to completion, to fulfillment. Now here what I'm seeing is there will be sharing, there will be equitable, the partner will establish such a relationship that there is, it's a calm sort of reciprocal relationship. You both have a give and take in the relationship. This card has appeared in almost all of the readings today. I don't know what is up with that. So I think that is going to be sort of a foundational aspect. Perhaps if this resonates, also check out the other readings. And with the Ace of Cups, you also have the 7 of Cups. So this will be and the moon as well. See, because this is a largely positive reading, I'm not seeing any cards that are negative except for a little bit with the 4 of Pentacles, but that has been solved by the Page of Pentacles because he's going to take away his guardedness. And also it has another meaning of coming into a lot of money, right? So there is no negative card here as such, given the fact that it's an overall positive, optimistic reading. We can take these 2 cards, the moon and the 7 of Cups, to mean that all of your dreams and your visions will come true. This relationship will provide you with structures to fulfill your dreams. So earlier you did not have access to certain aspects, but because of this relationship, it will open the doors to another world, which will be very much in alignment with your own dreams, with your own visions. And what lends credence to that conclusion, that all of your dreams will come true, is the King of Pentacles. So I'm guessing whoever is the male partner here will be very wealthy, right? And you will be guarded because you will assume that everyone's after your money, perhaps. But then the female partner here, I'm very distinctly getting the whoever is feminine, okay, is going to open this person's heart and give them permission to share their prosperity, to build a family together for the completion of the world. And this King of Pentacles will make all of your dreams and fantasies come true. He will open the doors to a reality that was earlier not accessible to you. So this is looking like a fairy tale where you have this maiden who perhaps doesn't have a lot to her name. Perhaps she's working class, I don't know. And you're going to meet a very wealthy partner. So there's that dynamic. Once again, just like the previous reading, somehow it's resonating. It's the same story, but in different ways. I don't know why that's the case. So February, is somehow important. Career. Okay. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Happiness. Candles. You will be shown the way. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. This is fantastic. Happy. Great happiness. So many happiness cards. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Fair woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Pig, beware of greed. A distant friend is thinking of you. March. Okay, so this is interesting. So February or March, I think now we are in April. So February or March was somehow significant. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Did something happen in February, March? Did you meet this person there? Did you become and career? And I'm thinking that maybe you met this person at work, right? And with the Four of Pentacles, right, with the guardedness, the defensiveness, I'm assuming one of the partners is a stubborn and aggressive person. And that's why they're very wealthy, right? They're very rich. So I'm guessing that they're stubborn and aggressive. Now, there will be some problems because of their personality, but then you'll successfully overcome the problem, right? You will be shown the way, and there will be great happiness. There are two happiness cards. See, there is also a period of frustration. There are lessons to be learned. Like I told you with the Seven of Wands, you will have to have talks. You will have to understand where the other person is to get to know each other better. And somehow, a woman with gray or white hair will play an important role. Uh, Perhaps one of your mothers or an auntie or someone that you know, someone that is at work, an older woman, maybe she will put you two together. See how that resonates and let me know in the comments. Pig, beware of greed. So I'm assuming because you're going to come into a lot of wealth, right? With the King of Pentacles, you have to be sure that you don't become too materialistic, right? Be your sweet, loving self, the Queen of Cups. Keep love at the center of all of your actions. When you suddenly have access to a lot of funds, don't change who you were. A distant friend is thinking of you. I'm thinking some kind of a long distance relationship. And like I told you, February or March is significant. So this, my dear pile 4, is the reading for you about your story with your future partner. If any of this resonated, leave that in the comments. I hope that you had a great time in this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye and have a good day.